Hi, my name is Aiden. Today I am going to be showing you how to put on PPE. My equipment is an isolation gown, a surgical mask, goggles, gloves, an infectious waste container, paper towels, and a sink. So I have all my equipment assembled, and now I am going to wash my hands. Okay, I am at my sink, and I am going to be washing my hands. I have my sink, my paper towels, my my waste container, and my soap. Okay, I have assembled all of my equipment, and now I want to stand back a little bit from the sink so I don't contaminate my clothing. And I am also going to avoid touching the inside of the sink with my hands because it is considered contaminated. And now I'm going to remove any rings, watch. I don't have any on. And now I am going to turn on the faucet with my paper towel in between my hand and the faucet. Like that. And I'm going to make sure the water is warm, and discard my towel in my trash can. Okay. So I'm going to point my fingertips down and wet my hands and wash in a downward direction. So I'm going to use my soap. I'm going to use my soap and lather it on my hands and put the palms of my hands together and rub them using friction and in a circular motion for 15 seconds. Then I'm going to put the palm of one hand on the back of my other hand and rub together many times, and then reverse it with the other hand. And then just repeat. And then I'm going to interlace both of my fingers and rub them back and forth. And then I'm going to encircle my wrist with my palm and fingers of the opposite hand and use the circular motion between the front, back, and sides of my wrist. And then I'm just going to repeat that on the other hand. Then I'm going to clean my nails. I don't have a orange cuticle stick or hand brush, but they are not actually visibly dirty, but I'm just going to clean them by rubbing them against the palm of the opposite hand. Then I'm going to rinse my hands, forearms down to fingertips. The towel to dry my hands. And I'm going to throw that away in my trash can. And then I'm going to use a dry paper towel to turn the faucet off. I can't use a wet one because wet towels allow the passage of pathogens. Okay. Now I have completed washing my hands, and I'm going to put on my mask and secure it under my chin, mouth, and nose. And I'm going to put it securely behind my head. And the tie bands are considered clean, but the mask is now considered contaminated. So now I'm going to lift my gown by placing my hands inside of the shoulders, like so, like that, and work my arms into the sleeve by gently twisting, and do not touch my face with the sleeves of the gown. Okay, and now I'm going to place my hands inside the neckband and adjust until in position then tie the bands at the back of the neck. Okay, and now I'm going to tie my waistband. Okay, and put on my goggles. And now I'm going to put on my gloves. So I'm just going to put them on. I don't want to touch the outside of them with my hands. And I just make sure that the gloves cover the top of my gown. And now I'm all ready to, I can enter the isolation room and work on my patient. Okay, I have finished working on my patient, and I can untie the waist ties and loosen the gown at the waist. Then I can remove my gloves. So first, I take the outside, like the cuff, with my opposite gloved hand and pull the glove over my hand, like inside out. So like that. And then I remove my second glove by placing my bare hand inside the cuff and pull the glove off so it's inside out. And I put my gloves in the infectious waste container. Then I have to wash my hands again, as shown in the beginning of the video. So I just do that same thing. Okay, I have washed my hands, and now I take off my mask and throw it away. But I only touch the ties because they are clean, and the rest of the mask is contaminated. So I'm gonna throw that away. And now I untie the neckties and loosen the gown at the shoulder. Okay. But I only want to handle the inside of the gown, make sure I don't touch the outside. And slip one hand in the opposite cuff without touching the outside and pull my sleeve down over my hand. Then I do the same thing. I keep it in front of me and keep my hands away from the outside. And with my hands inside the gown, like at the shoulders, I turn the gown inside out and fold it and roll it up and throw it away. Then I wash my hands again. Thank you for watching my PPE video. I hope that you now know how to take off and put on PPE and wash hands.